Hello, this is Alton Film Guy. What we have here today is my old Canon Optura Xi. This got a lot of really good use, although it didn't really have a whole lot of hours. I used this for a few short films and one, well, kind of short feature. It was a half an hour. I didn't use this for like event work and such, you know, like weddings and things, so it never really saw a whole lot of hours. I did own this for a number of years though. I think I've owned this for about 6 years, and it really served me well, but I had only used this to like take still pictures every once in a great while whenever it was just like the only thing that was, you know, sitting right in front of me. I'd use it, but then all of a sudden it just didn't want to work. So this Optura Xi is up for a parts camera. If you want to try to fix it, or if you have a camera like this that could be fixed by taking some components off, you're welcome to it. It's a really nice camcorder whenever it's operational. Back whenever I bought it, it was one of the few with a native 16:9 sensor on the inside. I ran it with a wide angle on the front, and this was the very first time I had a camera that had a ring, and I loved that. Now I've graduated to the HVX 200, which is what I'm filming right now, and I've also used the DVX 100, but before that I was a Canon guy, and I just simply loved the Optura Xi. It was a really nice camera that I was able to just like really get a nice grip on, and it just always seemed that I could really move with it very fluidly. It's a wonderful model of camera. If it was working still, I'd probably put it back into the field doing wedding videography. So I do some of that nowadays, and this would be a perfect one for a company who doesn't like to use solid state. Right now I'm with a company who, for some reason, they're still going tape, even though, you know, a lot of people and a lot of companies are going to solid state like what I'm using with the P2 cards. But otherwise, for a tape and a native 16:9, this can't be beat. But of course this one's broke, so it doesn't even power on, nothing, absolutely nothing, so it's only for parts. There should be a good sensor in there. As far as I know, the screen works perfectly well. I think there's something wrong with the power circuitry or something. I don't know, because, you know, it wasn't that the screen went out or that the camera output looked bad or anything. So there should be a lot of good stuff, and like the viewfinder stuff inside should be fine. Just somewhere along the line, it just didn't want to work anymore. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get a lot of good use out of it or the parts on the inside. So from Alton Film Guy, there's your parts Canon Optura Xi.